Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Money's moving to me. Hey, 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 what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Sunday once again. It is I, the one and only. Charita Leon. I'm back, baby. Happy Sunday once again. Let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know who is in the virtual building with me tonight, this morning, this afternoon, depending on where you are watching me from in the world. Let me know who's here. We have some things to talk about. So if you're interested, go ahead and holler at your girl. Go ahead, let me know who's here. Ooh, whoa. Let's not do that. Let me know who's here. Rep your city, rep your country. My girl Leah from Sugarland, Texas is in the building. Hey, Leah. Who else is out there? Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from on tonight, as we say in church. I'm going to go ahead and start with my intro, as I always do. My name is Charita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled, single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestseller list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of legendary Les Brown, a Forex trader and investor, and I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. Welcome, everyone. I see Tanya from Greensboro, North Carolina. Welcome. So, as you see in the title of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you why these times that are happening are actually happening for you. I know there's a lot going on right now, and there are a lot of people that are going through different things. There are people that are afraid. There are people that feel alone. There are people just confused at what's going on. And I can understand why they feel that way. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of fear being presented to people and a lot of uncertainty. Our world literally has been knocked upside down the past couple of weeks, and we're experiencing something that we've never experienced before in our actual lifetime. And so because of that, it's going to bring uncertainty. It's going to bring, some type of fear to some people if they're not cautious. What I want everyone to do is be able to see what's actually happening and realizing that this is actually a time for you to secure the bag, okay? It's time for you to really see what is happening right now. What is actually taking place? There's like a changing of the guards taking place. There's actually a wealth transfer taking place. And if you are able to actually see these things and discern the times, you're going to be able to profit from this greatly, right? That's right, Leah, faith over fear. And so with that, we have to look at, well, what is really happening, right? Why is it important now to really start investing? Why is it important now? And how is it that in this time, millionaires can be made? How is it in this time people can become financially stable and/or become, real estate moguls? How is it now? You see, right now the world is in crisis and the stock market has been plummeting. Lee and I were kind of talking about this briefly today, but people are rushing and selling their stocks because of this. And this is not actually the time not to be doing that. This is the time now to be buying stocks, right? This is the time now where things that you could not afford before, that you go out and purchase and invest in them now, because once this turns back around, you are the one that's going to greatly benefit from it. You have to also realize that there are wealth cycles, right? There are wealth cycles that take place. And so we have to look and see, well, what is happening? In 2008, when there was this big recession and a lot of people lost a lot of different things, there were also a lot of people that gained a lot, right? They just made notice last week that they're doing 0 interest rates for homes, right? So now here it is. People are being able to get homes now at 0 interest. Like, what is really going on, right? There are people now also that are being able to have deferments on their own mortgages. So if you plan strategically, the extra money that you could have had to be able to pay your mortgage, you would take a portion of that and start investing in some other things and watching them flip in your favor. right? And so now the time to really be strategic and actually pray to ask God for downloads, get you a financial advisor, right? That's proven, follow somebody that has results so you can get the same results as well. Hey, Latasha, I'll send you the info after this broadcast. And so you want to be able to say, okay, how can I strategically move my money right now? Because money should be working for you. I tell you guys this all the time. Your money should be working for you. It should be growing. It should be staying stagnant. It should be moving. Hey, Nana, how are you? And so I received that declaration. I received that. And so because of that, you want to now see, how can I move some things around? What can I invest in now? So when all this turns back around, I come up on top, right? What is happening? This is the perfect time now to look for necessities that people need that they can't get. How can you be able to benefit them, benefit these things, right? How? How can we do this? Well, one, let's look at some things. People right now are stuck at home. People are stuck at home. They're not, being able to go out and not being able to work. There's money that needs to be made. How can you help them do that? Well, one of the great things you could do right now is getting in the foreign exchange market. This is one of the best times to trade. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's always a good time to trade. I'm not even gonna lie. But now it becomes more personable to people and more relatable because they realize that, hey, I can't leave my house. How can I make money without leaving my house? Trading in the foreign exchange market is the greatest thing to do now. One of the greatest things. Why is that? Because regardless of what is happening in the market, currency dropping or losing its power in one country to another, either way it goes, you're able to benefit from that trade. You are able to benefit whether the euro is going down or going up. When you know how to trade, you're able to make money on that exchange, period. Having that skill set is something that literally is life-changing. Although all the chaos has been going on in the world, my group and I have been trading and still doing very well. And so this is the time for you to say, okay, I don't have to leave my house. I can literally learn this skill set that no one can take from me, regardless of what is happening on the world. The foreign exchange market has never crashed. Let's keep that in mind. And it never will. And because of the fact that currency is always going to be needed around the world, you knowing how to trade it will always be to your benefit. Hey, you don't even have to know how to trade. You partner with your girl, get in my copy and paste group, and you just copy and paste what I tell you to do, and you still are able to make money. So you want to be able to find ways that literally can help you create wealth, grow the money that you currently have, so that way you can create leverage to do other things. But if you don't find it important to really see that and you think you're okay with where you are, that's the biggest problem. Like, why would you not be watching this live stream right now? Because if you don't have it all the way together, baby, you need to be listening to what I have to say. Real talk. I'm just going to say how it is. I had another doctor call me tonight. I had a doctor's appointment this week. My doctor called me and canceled my appointment. That's the second doctor that has canceled an appointment on me in less than 2 weeks. The first doctor was my chiropractor. The second doctor, so I'm just telling y'all, my people are like, why she got all these doctors? I'm gonna tell you since y'all nosy anyway. The second doctor is my podiatrist, right? And he was like, I gotta close the office. I need to make sure that everybody's safe. So here he is, a doctor. There are doctors struggling too now, y'all. Doctors who make six figures, multiple six figures, that are in a certain place that's uncertain for them as well. Especially if they have their own practice. Here he is having to close down his practice. So what does that mean? He's not making any money. No one on his staff is making any money. So this is why I'm telling you, you have to look into other options to where money is always being made regardless if you have to show up or not. And that the systems are in place for you to still be able to win. Because that whole office now is not making any money. And they don't know when they'll be able to get back into work. And so now, going back to the times that we're in, what can we do that's going to be solid? What can we do right now to ensure that money is still flowing? The foreign exchange market, regardless of what takes place, I'm going to get some trade. I'm going to trade right now. I didn't even check it yet, but I'm going to trade right now. When I get off of here, I'm going to be trading. Tomorrow, I'm going to be trading. And guess what? The people that are connected to me, that are members of my group, they're making money too. 95% of my trades hit take profit, period. And so I say that to say, open up your eyes. 2, the stock market. Now is the time for you to be buying your stocks. Don't go like the people that are frantic and selling them. No, if you're going to be investing, now is the time to buy them. Because when this whole thing turns around, honey, you're going to be the one on the upper hand. So you do the research to see what stocks should I be buying now, right? And then go and invest in those stocks. And though it may be shaky now, trust me, when this whole thing turns around, it's going to be for your benefit. Let me tell you something. God is allowing this thing to happen. And the reason why, there's so many people that have been crying out. They're saying, Lord, I need a financial breakthrough. Lord, when is it going to be my time? I need you now, Lord. They need all these finances, all this stuff. Okay, here you go. He allows something like this to happen for you to actually be able to afford it. Now you can afford to do something you couldn't do before. A lot of people missed it in 2008, right? Either we didn't know better, didn't have the finances, whatever. Now you have no excuses. Now is your time to be able to secure the bag and be able, when this whole thing turns around, to say, you know what, well, I bought me some shares in that company. Yep, I couldn't afford Google before, but baby, I'm good now. Me and my children are good now. That's the type of conversations you need to be having. Oh, I couldn't afford a house before, but baby, I was able to go and get a 0 interest rate house. Now I have my little property. This is the time to do that. When everything has been bent over backwards to give you the grace to do it. But making the excuses and being scared, no, don't be afraid. Ask God for wisdom, see the opportunities that are here, and then take them and do something different. And you'll be good. Trust me on that. The next thing you need to be looking to invest in this time when people cannot leave their homes, is the network marketing industry, especially if you are in the health and wellness. And right now, let me tell you what's going to be a good network marketing company to be a part of, or industry rather. Health and wellness is definitely number 1, right? Because that's a recession-proof industry. Number 2, a company that has some type of natural cleaning products. Listen, you want to be looking into that. You want to be able to buy products. I had somebody the other day, and they were selling hand sanitizers and, natural cleaning products. They're going to be winning right now, because guess what? Can't nobody find no Clorox in the store. Lysol is out of stock, right? Hand sanitizer is nowhere to be found. So now if you're someone who is in a network marketing company that sells these products, you're winning right now. And the beautiful part about that is you don't have to leave your house. I made, I don't know, should I tell you how much I made today? Let's just say I did pretty well today in my network marketing company. I didn't leave my house. So let's just give some numbers, right? Let's just say I made $150 today. Let's just say you make $150 7 days a week, right? Because you can do that, because there's no closing of the office doors, right? You don't just work Monday through Friday. Let's just say you give yourself a goal, and your goal is to make $150 a day, 7 days a week. That would give you, my friends, $1,050 a week. I believe that is, right? Let's see. 150 times 7 will give you $1,050. You do that every week. You do that 4 weeks. In 1 month, you make $4,200. Most people don't make $4,200 at their job that they go to 5 days a week. 8 hours plus a day. They don't make that at their job. But if you wanted to tap into the health and wellness industry, tap into network marketing, you'll be able to make $150 a day selling products to people that they want and or need, or from your phone, your website, the internet. You would make $4,200 a month. from your house. Listen, people can't get out of their home right now, nor can they make any money. And you have an opportunity to literally see this for the right time. So I'm telling you, this is the time to get rich. Y'all not getting this. You need to wake up. You need to really hear what I'm saying. People can't leave their house. They cannot make any money. They can't go to work. You can show them how to do that from their phone, from their laptop, never leaving the house and being able to make money every single day. Even if you gave yourself a goal of doing $150 a day from your home, that's $4,200 a month. That's $50,000, well, $50,400 a year from home, never leaving your house. And that's just on a low scale. That's just doing retail. When you understand network marketing and the compensation plans, depending on what that is for a particular company, you literally can be leveraging the ability to share with people how they can make money from home and literally become wealthy in this season. You got to be able to see and have discerning eyes. You need to be like the sons of Issachar, discerning the times that you're in, realizing that no, this is not gloom and doom. This is time for me to literally be able to help change people's lives. People need a solution, and you have the solutions to their problem. And all of that is done literally like right now I'm doing on my phone. I sat here today, made all these sales. I didn't leave my house, on my couch. I need y'all to get that. On my couch, in the comfort of my home. And you can do the very same thing. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you got to see what's happening. Another doctor had to shut down his office today and cancel my appointment. No one in that office is making money. So what happens? This is why we have to realize we cannot be dependent on a particular source. Why it is very imperative that you have additional, not just additional streams of income, but multiple streams of income. You want to be able to be sure. Even the Bible talks about that. You don't know what waves may come or winds may come. You don't know what's going to happen. What my Ecclesiastes 11:1 says in the, I think it's the which version is it? I think it's the not the English Standard Version. It might be the Contemporary Version. It says you don't know what bad luck may come. So this is why you need to be able to have multiple streams. And it doesn't matter how much money you make. Sharita, you're a trader. You can do very well trading. Why did you do a network marketing company? It's not just because of the money, but it's the principle of having multiple streams, right? Positioning yourself. If the average millionaire has 7 streams of income, what do you think the regular person needs to be doing? I'm just saying. You have to be able to discern what's happening. Now's your time to position yourself to be buying property. Now's your time to be trading in the foreign exchange market. Now's your time to be buying stocks. When this bad boy turns around, you win. Your family wins, and you can help other people at the same time do the same thing. Period. Regardless of what takes place in the foreign exchange market, whether it's going down or up, I can still trade and benefit from that. Regardless of what is happening. And mind you, the foreign exchange market is open 24 hours, 5 days out of the week. The stock market closes at 5 o'clock every day. So when the stock market is closed, I'm still trading. In fact, the people in my group will tell you, because I'm calling trades all kinds of hours. Like, when do you sleep, Sharita? That's a good dang on question. When do I sleep? Lord help me. Now y'all see why I need that Vita Plus. But the point that I'm making is this. The market is always open. I mean, there's always opportunity to be making money, all from your phone. This is the time for you to really realize that, hey, I got to do something different. What I knew to be normal, what I knew to be safe, the routine that I had before is not the case right now. Literally, it's not. The shift that is happening now is forcing people to actually change. What stock can one buy or trade now? Any advice? Caroline, you really want to look and do your research on that. There are many different things to look into. And one of the things that you want to look into when it comes to industry is what is actually going to be booming and moving right now, right? So I heard somebody say something the other day, people are out here going crazy buying toilet paper. But instead of just buying toilet paper, you should be looking at some toilet stocks right now, right? Looking into stocks into things like Disney that are always eventually going to do well, right? But doing your research. And trading is a totally different ball game. Because see, even with trading the stock market, I don't trade the stock market often. I trade more the indies, but I trade Forex primarily. Then I trade cryptocurrency and I do indies. But even with trading stocks, if you're trading a stock, even if the stock crashes, you're still benefiting from it. There's a difference between actually buying stock and trading stock. So if you're trading it, you still can benefit whether it goes down or it crashes or it goes up. Likewise, in the foreign exchange market, regardless of what a currency pair is doing, you still can profit. Like, for example, last week, the Great Britain pound and the euro were like just pretty much plummeting, right? It was just going way down, right? But although the euro and the Great Britain pound was going really, horribly low, it was still very profitable for me. So it's a matter of being able to know what to do, when to do it. And that's going to take for you to invest to either learn the skill set, and I have a course that can teach you my strategy, or you can be a part of my group where you just copy and paste. You don't have to learn how to actually trade, but you just do what I tell you to do and you're able to benefit from it. So these are the things to kind of look into, seeing what proven results that people have and partnering and aligning with those that have the results that you want to have, right? And that's what you need to do. Looking into that. So I wanted to come on here to really encourage everyone to realize the time that we're in, that this is really an opportunity for you to be winning financially. This is a time for you to be really winning financially, to secure yourself and your family and being able to afford things now that you couldn't afford before. Now I'm not giving anyone any financial advice, right? You go and find somebody to do that. But I will say this, think about it this way. If you are someone that is responsible and you are able to if you own a home right now and you're able to have a deferred payment for 3 months, 4 months, what if you took some of that money and decide to invest some of that money? You don't have to pay your mortgage this month. You take out of those 4 months that they're giving you, you take 1 month worth of mortgage and you grow that money, you flip that money. How much more valuable would that be for you? See, this is where the creativity comes in. And see, well, what can I do with this? What can I do with that to be able to really work some things out, right? How can I flip this? And there's a parable in the Bible that talks about the 3 talents, the 3 men with 3 talents. For some time, oftentimes that's used as, talents like in church, like singing or dancing. That's not what they're talking about. That parable is literally about money and about trading and investing. And in that parable, you have one that was given 3 talents, one that was given 5. And when the master came back, he went to the one that had 1, rather, I think it was, and he came back and he doubled it. He came out one that had 5, he doubled it. And then the master came back and said, great, well done, good and faithful servant, because he was able to trade and grow the money. The person that the person that had the 1 talent did absolutely nothing with it. He was holding it, he was saving it, he was hiding it. And the master came back and said, what are you doing? You didn't even grow my money. You just sat there and did nothing with it because you were afraid. And he sent him pretty much to hell because he did not grow the money. That is a very powerful lesson that every single person, especially if you call yourself a Christian or a believer, you should keep that in the forefront of your mind, that money should always be growing for me. The parable says, Jesus said to him, you can even go to the bank and grow my money? AKA trade in the foreign exchange market. You couldn't even do that. Come on now. And so listen, now's your time to do this. Literally right now, I'm just so grateful that what I knew for so long, other people are starting to get an eye on it. They're starting to realize it. Because when we keep telling you that, hey, Don't just depend on your job. Hey, don't just be self-employed, because self-employed is in there too. Hey, what systems do you have in place? What streams of income do you have? Hey, you got to be able to do something else. Now the world is being forced to realize that they need to have a plan B, a plan C, and anything else after that, right? They're being forced to realize that they cannot be solely dependent on a job. The whole job security thing is a hoax. Yet and still, people would rather say working from home is a scam. A network marketing company is a scam. How? Do you see what's happening right now? Do you know who's winning right now? The network marketing companies. I was watching a woman today who's in another network marketing company, just in the industry. And while she has been in quarantine, has made the biggest week in her business. And this month she crossed over the $1 million mark, right? While being at home, quarantine. See, this is where you have to start looking. This is why it's important for you to get outside your own way, because literally from her home, she was able to do more money in sales than she had prior to. Like, come on. Hey, Angela, I'm telling you, what's about to happen right now, this season is for those network marketers. Network marketers, direct sales, this is when y'all thrive. You have a whole world, literally, of opportunity in the audience for people that cannot make any money, that cannot go to work. And literally from their phone, you can go, have people join your business, have a company send the products to them, and you do nothing but make sure that you let other people know. Are you kidding me right now? This is how you make a lot of money in this industry, in this time, by presenting a solution. That's all business is. Business and making money is just being able to provide a solution to a problem, period. And this is why I love being a part of Tava, because I have a solution to somebody's problem. I have a solution to help them get in shape, to help them maintain their health or get healthy, to help them lose weight, and help them make money off of the comfort of my home. And I have an amazing lucrative compensation plan that pays me greatly for doing so. And y'all tripping and just ignoring that? Nah, son, you better wake up. Like, for real, for real. Like, you have to get out of your own mind, your own way, literally. Like, literally get out of your own way. This is the time to truly win. And I'm telling you, there are people right now waiting for you. There are people right now waiting to hear about this opportunity that you have. And what I love about Tava is that the positioning and timing is so impeccable. This company literally was prophetic, an arc. An arc. Do you see what's happening in the world right now? The arc called Tava is here to help people find safety. Yo, God literally spoke to Mr. Lori when he created this company. And everybody knows, anybody that's been in marketing, or anybody that's in business, period, you know you always want to get at the beginning. Because when you get in the beginning, it's like having the mover's advantage, right? You will have a position of equity, period. That is not just talk. That's what it is. You want to be in the beginning of something so that when it blows up, you already had all your stock in it. That's why I was telling you guys now, think about the same analogy. You want to buy stocks now while they're low. So when the stocks go up, you profit from that. The same thing that I'm saying to you now applies to this network marketing company here with Tava. This company is going to blow up. The numbers that we've already had is ridiculous. And the founder of this company is proven. So there's no question in that. So now you have an opportunity to be a part of a company literally at the forerunning stage, as a pre-launch stage, and being able to hold and secure your position of equity now. And when this bad boy blows up, Let me tell you, Aaliyah Rutherford is going to be known as a millionaire in this company and in this industry. A Sharita Leon is going to be known as a millionaire in this industry and in this company. A Rosa Bostic is going to be known as a millionaire in this company and in this industry. That's what happens when you are planted at the forefront of a movement and you do the work and you realize what time you're in. And you take heed to wisdom, to people that already have the results that you want, and you partner up with them. You make sure that you're coachable and teachable. You do as they instruct you, and you get the results. It's very simple, y'all. But people rather be stubborn, rather be stuck and be literally forced to do something rather than conscientiously saying, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just do what she says. I'm gonna go ahead and do what he says. I see the fruit in their life. Listen, you better know what time we're in. You better make sure that you do something different. My pastor made a post today and I shared it. And he said something to the effect of, in fact, I'll read it to you verbatim so that you guys see exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I love my pastor. And that's exactly why I'm a part of that church, because I could not be a part of a ministry with leadership that's off and people that don't really understand the time that we're in. So the post that my pastor made said, what worked 6 months ago will not work anymore. Crisis destroyed the traditions we held on for too long. Yo, crisis destroys the traditions we held on to for too long. This is why things have to be shaken up. Because we're holding on to things that we should have released. We're holding on to things and systems and mindsets that are not beneficial to us. So God has to allow a shift to force you into something, to wake you up and realize that, hey, I got to do something different. I can't hold on to this anymore. This is no longer serving me. But because you don't realize it, because you rather hold on to that thing, something has to come and rip the rug underneath your feet and realize that, hey, things got to change. And so right now, crisis had to take place because some people can't learn the regular way. I was having a conversation with someone the other day, and they were asking me about the accident that I was a part of. And in 2010, I was hit and ran over by an 18-wheeler truck while I was walking. I wasn't in a car. I was walking and ran over by an 18-wheeler truck. And I was on my way to church. And they said to me, you probably had to get ran over by a truck to stop going there. You probably were supposed to leave that church and you didn't leave it. And you know what the truth is? The truth is, they were right. If I did not get ran over by that truck, I probably would have still been there now. And the truth is, I did not need to be there any longer. Now, does that mean that everybody else has to get hit by a truck for you to walk away? God forbid. But there's some things in life that happen that be so extreme because you don't want to listen to the voice of God within you telling you, stop, halt, yield, turn, leave them alone. Don't you answer that phone. Don't go back there. So sometimes we don't get that. So now he has to cheat on you. She has to cheat on you. They have to stab you in the back. You have to get fired because the warning signs were there, but you did not take heed to the warning signs. So now something drastically has to happen. And as my pastor said, crisis has to come to destroy things because we're holding on to traditions that we should have let go of a long time ago. I'm just saying. Some lessons are so hard. They're like, Dad, God, did I really have to go through all of that? Did I have to go through that pain? Well, you heard me tell you to leave that joker alone a long time ago, but you didn't want to listen. You were trying to find reason to stay in that relationship that you should have let go of a long time ago. You knew he was no good for you. You knew he was a liar, but you still stayed in there anyway. So, whose fault is it now? So listen, when you realize that Romans 8:28 says that all things work for my good, for those that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose, you realize that everything is working for you. The question is, Will you take heed to the caution signs that come before the actual accident? Because you know what? I told that person the day I left my house and the day I got hit by that truck, my spirit was so uneasy. My spirit was so uneasy. I didn't feel right going. I felt kind of afraid from it was raining. I was like, why would I feel afraid to go to church? What's going on? It made no sense. I did not feel right. My spirit was saying something's not right. And I went anyway. I went anyway. And what was that uneasiness? That was Holy Spirit telling me, keep your butt home. But you know what we do a lot of times? We get real deep. Oh, that's the devil. I rebuke you, Satan. I'm going to go to church. I'm going to do this. Well, you know what? That day, I wasn't supposed to go. That was not the devil. I can laugh now, but it certainly was not funny then. It wasn't the devil. That was God telling me, stay home. And that's what a lot of y'all need to do now. A lot of y'all going to church with this quarantine. You're supposed to be quarantined, supposed to stay in your house. But y'all like, no, the blood, I'm going anyway. Okay. Okay. You go ahead and do that. Because God's not going to force you to do anything. God does not force us at all. He says, I put before you blessings and curses, life and death. And then guess what? He gives you the answer. He says, choose life. No. You want to go on the other side. Because you just know you sanctified and holy and you hear from God. Well, daughter, go ahead and do you. God bless you. I had to learn the hard way. And from then on, I said, okay, God, I got you. So should I do this? No? Oh, okay. Boom. I'm gonna let that go. Amen. Amen. You better be able to hear so you know which direction you should be going to. Don't be the person that is forced to be reactive when God gives you the grace to be proactive. Grace. Grace to be proactive. Grace to do things differently. Grace to be able to say, you know what? Let me do this just in case. I'm in faith. I trust God. I believe. With that, I'm still going to prepare. Oh, no, I'm not going to the grocery store. I'm going to be good. They'll be all right. Okay, so you're going to be hungry. And when you're hungry, don't be mad because God told you through the people that told you to go to the grocery store to go. But you didn't go ahead and listen. So listen, y'all. Once again, now's the time for you to be able to get rich. Now's the time for you to change your financial situation for yourself, for your family, for your children. Now's the time to be able to help more people more than ever. Don't focus on the people that are stubborn, that don't want to do anything differently, that are still gun-ho. Forget about them. Pray for them and keep it moving. But there are a group of people right now waiting for you to hear of your opportunity so that they can change their lives. There are people right now praying and asking God, Lord, what am I going to do? I can't go to work. My job is not paying me right now. What can I do? And they're going to be willing to invest in your business, invest in the foreign exchange market, invest in stocks, invest in whatever you have. They're willing and ready. There are people that right now are looking to buy products from people that have natural remedies to clean their house, to have hand sanitizers. There are people right now that are looking for health products to consume because they can't go out. There's no vitamin C. My cousin took a picture of a store where their whole vitamin section was gone. But guess what? You can buy some Valley 30 from me. You can strengthen your body, get healthy by buying my healthy products. And guess what? You'll receive them within 48 business hours. How about that? So the point that I'm making is this. Put the right hat on, see things with the right perspective, and move forward. Now is the time. So with all that being said, if you would like to learn how to trade the foreign exchange market, I have a course that teaches you my strategy that hits take profit 95% of the time. 95% of the time on minimum, my trades are hitting. If you want to know how to get into this health and wellness industry like me and be a part of a company that wants to be able to make money and from home Get in my inbox. If you're watching this video from somebody else that shared it and they're in Tava, get in their inbox. If you're watching this from Leah, get in contact with Leah. She can help you, right? So listen, we are winning, and I want you to win with me. There's a shift taking place. This is the wealth transfer. You can watch, you can be a part of it, or you can watch. Like, it makes no sense to watch when you could be a part of the movement. It just, I mean, just come on. It just makes sense. There are medical doctors in my organization. There are leaders, influencers, pastors, bishops, celebrities, all in my company. You know why? Because they have the right discernment. They know what's happening. And so you need to be one of those people. Capiche? Capiche. Get in my inbox. If you're watching from Facebook, or rather if you're watching from YouTube, go ahead and send me an email, sharitaleon@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and find me on Facebook. It's SHARITALEON. Get at me, dog, in my DMX voice. Get in contact with me, and I truly can help you. And I say this with all humility, y'all. I really, really do. I can help you secure the bag in many different ways. One thing that I know how to do is make money. And I say that in confidence and humility. I can help you change your life financially. I really can. In many other ways too, not just financially, on a holistic level, which is why I'm a life coach. So once again, I thank you for watching. Get at me, contact me. Let me help you. Let me help you right now. Don't wait, y'all. Don't wait. Now's the time, okay? So thank you for watching. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life. Be blessed, everybody.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.
Get your money. Get your money.